Hi guys, welcome to my WIP and Chat. For those of you who are new, WIP, W-I-P, stands for Work in Progress, and chat means just that. I will be chatting. You can diamond paint alongside me, have coffee, do some chores, whatever. Treat this up like a podcast if you'd like, while I work on my piece. So today I am working on my cross stitch conversion kit. A lot of people have been asking me about like, what is a cross stitch conversion kit? Where do you get them? You know, what is it all about? So perhaps I will talk a little bit about that in today's video. I also have some questions that some people from my Facebook have asked me. Just a couple of questions, just, things that I wanted to tack on to this WIP and Chat. So I am working on Percival and Belua by Richard Lorenz by Heaven and Earth Design. I'm having a great time. The rendering isn't too great. I had to redo this whole crown here, and I am putting embellishments on it. I've got a little cube here, and then I'm using some ABs. I have some crystals over on this end too. According to Pattern Keeper, it says I'm 13.79% through my painting. I have not done very many today because I've been working on other projects. I have only done 186, it says. So just this what you see right here, that's all I've done. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm not using my ephemera 3D tray today. Can you believe it? I am using a Bijou Bliss tray. I don't know if you can see the diamond on there. I hope you can. It comes with a stopper. This is a magnetic lid. I absolutely love it. I just kind of set the lid to the side. Sometimes if I'm going to pour drills out, I will put the lid on and then pour the drills out, but I haven't been doing that. But that is kind of, how you can use the lid. Another way too is, I always keep my bottle out on the symbol that I'm working on so that I don't forget what symbol I'm working on if I walk away. So what you can do is, if you do, I have to go cook dinner or whatever, you can just put your lid on and your drills are safe. So that's something else you can do. I am using this pen. I just call it my autumn pen. It is from Temu. I have a 7-placer with, I think this is the Art Dot Putty. And then I have, of course, a glue dot on the tip of my pen. I'm using my ceramic cutter to cut the squares, the cover sheet off of the squares. I've never had a problem using a ceramic cutter, me personally. I've never had one. I do recommend, if you do have one, that you use a light touch. Obviously you're not there to cut up steak, so just use a light light amount of pressure when you're doing it, and I find that it cuts perfectly. So I really like that. I'm also using my stylist. It's just a pink stylist for my tablet, so to mark off the symbols. So I am currently working on the money symbol. So yeah, I might be talking a little slow while I'm doing this. I'm still new to not only cross stitch conversions, but the Pattern Keeper program. So forgive me if I'm a little, silent at times, but it's only because I'm trying to figure out where the darn drill goes. So yeah, so that's what I'm working on. Those are the materials I'm working on. I wanted to kind of talk to you about what's been going on in my diamond painting life. So no huge news to report, really. I just finished the Out of Control by Richard Lorenz for the Richard Lorenz event that is going on through January. I believe it's only through January. I could be wrong. You can look it up. It's Richard Lorenz January 2025 event. I did just finish that. I put up a video of me getting Out of Control down. I also have a short if you want to see. It's really cute short. So yeah, I just finished that. I have 2 other Richard Lorenz that I wanted to do. And unfortunately, oops, wait, was that in the right? Yeah, that was in the right spot. Okay. Unfortunately, I feel so bad for Tima. They're having a heck of a time, DP Blue Sparklers, with a snowstorm that has come through. And then they also had some type of computer glitching problems. I'm not sure what. It was just, I kind of heard, and I don't want to repeat stuff that isn't, factual. So I just heard something about a computer, something happening. So I had ordered enhancements for these other 2 projects a while ago. And now it looks like I'm not going to be receiving those for maybe another week and a half, which is really going to put me out as far as time-wise for the event. So I'm not sure if I will be doing those or not. I guess it just depends on when the enhancements come. So, I mean, if the enhancements miraculously, I haven't even gotten a notification that they've shipped. So, yeah, I don't think it's coming anytime soon. And to no fault of theirs, obviously. So, I was looking forward to doing them. My girlfriend and I were going to do those together as well. So that would have been a lot of fun. We'll still do them together, but I don't know if we're going to be like, yeah, let's do them if we're not doing the Richard Lorenz event. I don't know. I guess we'll have to talk about it and figure out what it is, that we want to, how we want to proceed with that. I've also been working on my paint gems. There are 16 in this kit. So, yeah. I don't know how many more I have left to do, but I'm still working on it. It's I'm calling it Back to the 80s. I have given it my own name. It's called Retro, but it's all about the 80s. One of the paintings actually says Back to the 80s on it, and so I just kind of took that up and was like, Back to the 80s it is. Best freaking generation. Best generation. Beyond that, I have been doing a lot of organizational things. I talked, I believe, in my year in review video that my goal, let's see, 3823 right here. A big goal for me this year is to get organized. I realized by year's end that my logbook was just a complete disaster. If you've seen the video, you'll get what I'm saying. But I'm still fairly new to diamond painting, and I just didn't know what I was doing when I got the logbook. I was just putting things in and not, oh wait, this goes, yeah, no. I was just putting things in as I was getting them. So let's say I unboxed a kit, I would put the sticker in my logbook and I would put the title. And then I'd be like, okay, there, it's ready for me when I start to do it. Well, okay, yeah. So I have things that haven't even been started or worked on. And then I have things that are completed that are after that. And it's just a huge mess. There's even ones where like I didn't even write down like when I had done it. I mean, just beginner mistakes, you know, you just learn as you go along. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. It's fine. So this year, my goal is really to kind of be more meticulous about it, get more serious, you know, really sit down. I tend to, when I'm done, I'll be like, yay, you know, I'm done. And I guess I don't really know what happens. I just tend to not write it down properly. So I'm working on that. I'm working on, like with Out of Control, I was like, nope, you're going to sit down. You're going to write all of this out. And you're not starting anything else until you're done with this. So that's just going to become a habit for me. I use a notebook too, so that also helps me kind of keep track of things. But I'm wondering if I'm kind of like, do I need both? Like, I feel like I do, because I feel like with the notebook, okay, 27 or 37, 27. I feel like with the notebook, I can make quick notes, just really quick, that I wouldn't necessarily put in my logbook. So I think it is good to have a notebook where I can write ideas or, I don't know, contacts and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's what's going on in my diamond painting life. Kind of a lot, really, because there was, like, today I couldn't get started. There were just random things that needed to be done as far as my diamond painting. So there was like, oops, wait a second. What did I just do? Okay. There was like 3 bags of diamond painting drills that I had set on top of my bookcase. There we go. That I had set on top of my bookcase to get to. And the reason why I hadn't put them away is I hadn't matched the DMC numbers. And I'm like, oh, I'll get to that. You know, I'll get to that. And so I think there was like 1 bag, and then I ended up with like 4. And today I was just like, no, we're not doing this. Like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I have a very organized workspace. I honestly do. It's extremely organized. However, I find that I slip up from time to time and I do things that annoy myself because I don't want the drills on top of my bookcase. I want them put away properly. Well, it just takes time to sit down, pull out the DMC chart, go through it, get out my boxes, put them in the correct number. It's just, it's little things like that that are just kind of getting to me. I'm like, oh, for example, I had kitted down Out of Control, and in that kit, there was several enhancements. There were several enhancements, as well as fairy dust, ABs, all of that kind of stuff. Well, when I'm kitting them down on camera, I don't have anywhere to put them because, I'm just using my binder or whatever, so I don't put them away. Well, I had just had it in my case. My case was sitting on my desk, and I also had 310 because my 310s were all full. So I was like, well, I can't put the 310s away. Then the 939 was too full. So those things were all still sitting in the case. And I'm like, no, we're not doing this. we're not doing this. You're going to take the time to, because I just want to diamond paint. And so I'm like, no, mm-mm. Until all of this, I feel like a mom to her child. I'm like, until you get all of this sorted out, we're not doing anything. And I stuck to it and got it all done. And there were a couple other little, odds and ends that needed to be kind of tied up. And so I just made sure I got all of those done. I wrote down some notes for a meeting that I have coming up, just so that I have those ready. I took the time to do that and just kind of write out any questions I might have or anything like that. So I wanted to just get all of that done, and I did. And that's how it's going to be from now on. So when I come in here in my room, I want the sense of complete relaxation, no, ends left untied, just, do you know what I mean? And it's hard to do that because sometimes it's just like, yuck, I don't want to do this right now. But anyway, so that's kind of what I did. I did do some folding of laundry today. I did not get all of it done. Wait a second, no way did that go there. Where did I just put that? Right here? Or did I, because if I put it right here, it did go right here. Okay. Folded some laundry. I made dinners for the week. We have a short week, so I made dinners for the week. I cooked up some rice and some broccoli, onions, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, garlic, watercress, some corn, some carrots. Oh gosh, what else did I put in it? Oops. No. There we go. Carrots. What else? Some black beans. Oh, snap peas. I had some snap peas. Put those in there. I'm sure I'll think of it. And then I put like some hoisin, some liquid aminos. Liquid aminos are just a low sodium soy sauce. They're great. It's great. You should try it. If you love soy sauce, but you're like, oh my gosh, it's just way too much sodium for me, try liquid aminos. You'll find them in the Asian food section of your grocery store. So then I put some cayenne, some smoked paprika, and also some red pepper flakes. And oh my gosh, so good. I have not had dinner yet, so I'm looking forward to eating that. Then I just cleaned the kitchen. It was a complete disaster. I don't know what happened to our kitchen. Well, I do. We had the weekend and I don't know. This weekend was just so relaxing. We just basically did nothing, and I just ate everything I wanted to eat. Which was awesome. You got to do that every once in a while. You have to. So, yeah. And then, what else did I do today? Well, my husband finally got rid of, oh, you guys, we had so many boxes on our back porch that we had put back there, meaning to get to them for recycle. So we missed recycle day, you guys. So our recycle only comes once every 2 weeks. Ugh, it makes me so mad. It's like, do people not recycle? What is the deal? But so we had all these boxes on our back porch. I mean, it was just like from Christmas. Some of it was still from Christmas. Some of it was just because our recycle bin was full and we had received, packages and stuff like that. And so it was just out there. Some of it was that. So my husband just took a bunch of time before he went to work today and took care of it. because our garbage and recycle is tomorrow. And so he got it all fixed up, and he took the recycle bin down to it's way down, like it's really far away from where we are. And it's by our next door neighbors. It's out in front of their house because it's a long story. He took the recycle down, and he's like, our garbage was full too, like super full, because we had also put a bag from my son in our garbage can because my husband saw it laying there, and he's like, I'll just toss this in too. So we had 3 bags of garbage. My husband and I typically generate 1 bag of garbage a week. So for there to be 3 in there, it was kind of like, good Lord. But so he took the recycle down to the curb, and the recycle guy comes like at 6 in the morning, and then the garbage guy usually comes between like 11:30 and 12:30 on average. And so my husband went to work, and I'm looking, you know, Angel's barking. I don't know what she was barking at earlier today. Who knows? And I was looking outside, I couldn't see anything, and so I looked at the security cameras, and I'm like, oh no, our garbage can was in the driveway, which it shouldn't be. It should be around the side of the house. My husband had taken the garbage can and put it in the driveway so that he would remember to take it, because he was going to drive it down to the curb. Or it's not to the curb, but he was going to drive it down there. But he put it so that it was like, my car was completely blocking the view of the garbage can. And I'm like, oh no, because like the can with 3 bags of garbage, so heavy, so heavy. So my son gets home, and I'm like, honey, could you do me a huge favor? Will you please go take this down there? And he's like, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what I did today. I'm trying to think if I did anything else. I vacuumed in here. I need to vacuum in the dining, or in the formal, because now that everything is out of there, like all the boxes are gone, I'm like, oh, I should probably vacuum in here. Nobody really goes in there, so it's kind of like I have to remind myself that we have that room, you know? And I think the next goal is, what we're going to work on this week is, when my husband redid the bathroom upstairs, a lot of his tools he just put in one of the kids' bedrooms. And I'm like, okay, we have to, like, let's get this out of here, you know? So yeah, there's just always stuff to do, isn't there? There's just always stuff to do. I know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's never ending. But yeah. So yeah, that's what was going on with me today. And what's going on. Oh, so as far as my next canvas, I'm kind of at a loss right now. I was gonna do, you guys saw the unboxing, the Amazon Temu friend mail. Oh, there's only one of those. The Amazon Temu and friend mail. Did you see that? I got a diamond painting from, what number am I looking for? 436. I got my oh, here's my storage container. So it's right there. Oh, there's a Windsor. Okay. There we go. Oh geez, what was I talking about? Oh, I was going, if you guys have seen that video, you'll know what canvas I'm talking about, what I'm referring to. It's a little tree, like a abstract, it's like a 9x9 abstract tree painting. It's really cute. It's from Diamond Art Club, but I got it from Amazon. So I was like, well, I could do that because it's small, right? And then I'm like, but I like doing by what month it is. I'd rather do something pertaining to winter or January. And if you saw that video, then you also saw the gnome paintings. I don't know why I'm putting like 4. I almost went to put it on here. I only need 1 drill. So I don't know, I might do one of the gnome paintings. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. So I just hope, you know, the DP with sparklers, I hope they're doing okay. I hope everything goes all right. And I hope everybody starts to get their orders in so that we can all start on the things that we love. So let's see. I talked about my diamond painting life. I talked about what I did today. What the heck is this? Oh, it's just a piece of garbage. I talked about the event that I'm doing for, or no, I talked about the Richard Lorenz event, but I want to see if there's one that I could do for February. I have a painting though that's already picked out that I am like hard fast on. Like that is the painting I'm definitely doing. So if there's like a love event or something like that, that would be cool to do it for that. I have enhancements with that as well. And my girlfriend is also doing that painting at the same time I am. Like we're literally like, you guys, we have like matched everything. It's crazy. So I don't know if there's any February events or not. Well, God, no, I don't know. I haven't checked. I'm sure there are. I'm sure I could look it up or ask people. Okay, I just need one. Because it would be great. I could do that painting for a February event. Are you guys doing anything for February? Valentine's Day and my daughter's birthday is in February, so my girlfriend's birthday is in February too. I need to figure out when. Wonder if she'll tell me. Who knows? So you guys, if you're in my Facebook group, you will have already known this, but we had, okay, what's going on? Oh, okay. Sometimes it's so hard for me to see the lines that mark the squares. We had, okay, so we weren't scammed, okay, but scammers contacted us, if that makes any sense. So here's what happened. I don't think I did a good job of explaining it on my Facebook group. And I'm so sick and tired of scammers and people getting scammed and our stuff, you know, not just our stuff, me and my husband, but like everybody, just in general. It's just ridiculous. Like something needs to happen. Like, I don't know what. Like, if Equifax can get hacked, we're screwed. We're screwed. We're screwed. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, if you think people don't have your information, I'm sorry to inform you, but yeah. So what happened was, these people just infuriate me. My husband was at work and he got a text that was very realistic. When I say it was very realistic, from our bank. And the reason why I say it was very realistic is we've gotten texts from our bank before asking, was this you? Did you make this transaction? Okay, so I have received texts from my bank that say, you know, yes or no. Was this you? Yes or no. I swear I have. I swear I have. I swear. It just, if they haven't, then I don't know what I'm thinking of, but I swear they have. And so my husband texts, because I do the finances. I do all the finances. And he took a picture of it and he sent it to me. And he's like, I just got this from the bank. And I said, text no, because it wasn't us. It was somebody had attempted to buy airline tickets from Delta Airlines, one of my favorite airlines, for like $500.01. I mean, it was very specific. And you know what? Now that I think about it, they wouldn't have said that. They just would have said, did you try to make X amount? You know, did you try to make a transaction today that was for this amount? Now that I think about it, they would have never said that. But at the time, I'm just like, no, tell them no. Well, before he could do that, he received a phone call from the bank. Oh, the bank was calling him. And she said, this is so-and-so from Wells Fargo. She said, is this? And she had his name. And he said, yes, it is. And she said, we just had a fraud alert on your, you know, I think it's good I'm telling you guys this in case this happens to you, because this was very realistic. I am not like somebody who feels like I would get scammed, but I'm telling you, this was like, okay, hold on. This was so realistic. And she said, this is from Wells Fargo Fraud Department. She said, you know, we had these transactions and, you know, was that you? And he said, no, that was not me. And she goes, okay. Oh no, what did I do right here? Okay, I missed. No. See, I didn't see where the square was again. There we go. Sorry. And she goes, okay, so she said, are you, you know, she said his name and he said, yes, I am. And she goes, okay. She goes, don't worry about it. She goes, just go ahead and give me your PIN number now. Now, to your card. Give me your PIN number to your card. Now, obviously my husband is not that stupid. He would never do that. But the card number that they said the number was ending in doesn't exist. It was an old card that he had from, okay, where's the top of this? Okay, right here, then right here, then here. It was an old card that he had like years ago, because I remember that number. I'm like, oh, that I recognize that number. But then I was checking the cards on our account and I'm like, okay, nobody has that number. Wait, this doesn't go here. Wait. No. See, I always miss where the goes right here, right? I'm doing, yeah. Right? Yes. I recognize the number and I'm like, that's not even a card we have. And so he okay, so I don't know why my husband said this. I don't know why he said this, but she said, I'm going to need your PIN number for your card. And he goes, well, you should already know what my PIN number is. I'm like, honey, the banks don't know what your PIN number is. They don't know. And they would never ask you. And he goes, I'm not giving you my PIN number. And he goes, but I will give you my wife's phone number so that you can call her because she does all the finances. And so I'm on the phone. I'm on hold because I'm calling our bank. And my hold music is interrupted. My beautiful hold music is interrupted rudely by my phone ringing. And my iPhone is so small. I've already told you guys a million times how old my phone is. Okay. It's super small. So like where it says end or accept, on my phone to receive a phone call is so close together, and I tried to hit end, but it hit accept. And here's this woman. Hi, this is so-and-so from Wells Fargo. And I'm like, I started yelling at her. And I'm like, you are not from Wells Fargo. And she's like, ma'am, I am from Wells Fargo. And I said, no, you're effing not. I'm like, I can't effing believe you. I'm like, don't, effing call me. F-bomb and F-bomb and F-bomb and F-bomb. And I was just so mad. I was yelling at her. And I'm like, you're a scammer. You're a scammer. And she goes, okay, so here's what I'm going to. No, oh, that's right. So I hung up on her. And I tried to call the bank again. This woman has the nerve to call me back. After all of that, I could not believe it. I'm like, Becky, I don't think so. And I'm like, I told you to never call me again. And she goes, so here's what I'm going to need you to do. And I'm just screaming at her. I'm like, BITCH, I'm not listening to you. You're an effing scammer, and I know what you're doing, and I'm so sick and tired of you people, and, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, so I'm going to need you to come into the branch tomorrow. She's literally still just going on and on. She's like, I can assure you I'm from Wells Fargo, and I just hung up on her again. And at this point now, the only reason why I'm frustrated is I'm just trying to get through to my darn bank, and she keeps calling me. Well, she didn't call me back. Thankfully. So I got a hold of the bank, and I was talking to this guy, and he's like, no, because I had checked our account too. There was no activity on our account or anything like that. I knew there wasn't any activity, but I wanted him to know about this text. I wanted him to just check and make sure that everything looked okay on his end. Just have another set of eyes on it. And he's like, no, everything looks good. And then all of a sudden, my phone goes dead. Well, my phone didn't go dead. Our call got dropped. And you guys know me, how much anxiety. I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny, but you know how much anxiety I have, right? So I went, oh no. Wait, okay, hold on a second. So I just put that there. What did I do? These should be open, right? Hold on, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. That goes there. But then this next one, it should be, why are these here? I must have already put them there. Okay. And our phone call got dropped. Complete silence, like nothing. And I was like, oh my God, did they hack my phone? Did they hack my phone? Because they have my phone number. They have my husband's name. I don't know why that would be connected to my phone, but I'm just saying, like, my anxiety got the better of me for a minute. And I was like, oh my gosh, they hacked my phone. And I texted my husband of what was going on. And he's like, honey, they can't hack your phone. You have an Apple product. They can't. It's impossible. They cannot do it. And I'm like, okay. So I called the bank back because we weren't done with our conversation. And so I called the bank back. I got a different person. It was a woman. And she confirmed the same thing, basically, that he had said. She gave me a email that I could send the text to so that they could see, what it looked like. They said that this scam had been going around, and that they have been having just a heck of a time with it, like just so many people getting scammed. And I was like, you're kidding? She's like, no, it's been really bad. And she's like, we're trying to, get the word out. And it's hard to, because typically what will happen is the person will get scammed and then it's too late. And I was getting so mad not at her at all. I wasn't mad at her, but I was just getting so irritated. And I'm like, who do these people think they are? And I'm like, there are elderly people, okay, who they don't know, you know, what's going on. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Here, I'm right here. They don't know what's going on. They're getting these, you know, if I'm questioning it, I can guarantee you there is an elderly couple or a poor elderly woman or an elderly gentleman who, you know, could potentially be getting scammed, you know, because they don't understand what's going on and they don't know, no, call your bank, you know. And I got so mad. So I got off the phone with her and I texted my husband. I let him know, look, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. You know, it's taken care of. Like, these people are just scumbags, just absolute scumbags, scum of the earth. And then then I really got mad. And I decided to call them back. Yep, I decided to call them back. So I pretended to be a woman named Mary. So what? Okay, let me preface it with saying this. So they have hold music. Okay, so what it was is they would prompt you. They'd be like, you know, to speak to an operator, press 0 now. Okay, so you press 0 and then hold music comes on and it's loud as heck. I mean, it's enough to blow your eardrums out. Well, that hold music, it's muffling them. It's muffling their sounds. I figured this out. So what's going on is they are listening when that hold music is going on. They're listening to see what you're saying in the background on whether or not they're going to pick up the phone or not. Because the first couple of times I did it, because I was videotaping myself, because I was thinking about doing a video about it. I'm not going to. But the first couple of times I did it, I was like talking, I was whispering, but they could hear me. So once I figured out, wait, you know, what's going on? Like, why aren't they answering? Like, they should have picked up. So I'm like, I think they can hear me when the hold music is on. I don't know why I thought that, but that's exactly what was going on. They could hear me when the hold music was going on. So what I did was I pretended to be a woman named Mary, and I pretended that I had my husband at home, and his name was Henry. Yeah. Okay. So what I was doing is when the hold music was on, so I'd call, and when the hold music was on, I'd be like, Henry, I don't understand why when they called you didn't give them your social security number like they asked you. I just don't understand that, Henry. Why wouldn't you do that? This is our bank. It's our bank. It's not like it's somebody we don't know. It's our bank. They're asking us for the information because they're trying to protect us. They're trying to protect us from, you know, bad people. And as soon as I did that, this guy answered. And he used bad words at me. He told me to F off, and he hung up, and I started laughing. So I called back, of course I called back, and I did the same thing, and another guy answered, but this time, okay, and this guy was mad at me. He was mad at me, and I'm like, please don't hang up on me. I'm so scared because I don't want my information. And somebody called and said that my bank has been compromised and I don't know what to do. And I've been trying to get a hold of you guys and nobody's answering. So he's like, okay. He goes, and and he kept putting me on hold, and then he would come back, and I thought I was going to lose him. So I was like, I have my social security number. If you need that. And he goes, okay, give it to me now. And I said, okay, well, it's in a file cabinet. I know part of it, but it's in a file cabinet. I'm going to have to go get it. And he's like, he starts talking to me. So, of course, I start going on and on to Henry, this non-existent human who is sitting on my love seat. I started going on and on to Henry about how mad I was at him for creating this situation in the first place, and that we could have avoided all of this if he would have just given this nice young man our social security number to begin with. And I said, I don't even know where mine is. I know it's in a file cabinet, but now because of you, we have to deal with this. And the guy's like talking. He's talking, and I'm talking over him on purpose. I'm talking over him on purpose. And he's, I don't know what he's saying. I've got it on video. I think I might have deleted it, but I've got it on video, and he was talking and talking and talking and talking. And I was talking over him because I'm not going to let him talk. I'm going to take up as much of his time as I possibly can. Yep. Okay, where's the line? The line is right there, Rainy. Goes right here. Okay. I'm going to take up as much of his time as I possibly can. Do you know why? Because if he's on the phone with me, right, then he can't be on the phone with an 80-year-old woman. Can he? He can't be in two places at once. So I took up about, I don't know. It wasn't even that much time, unfortunately, because he hung up on me. I was so mad. I tried calling back a few more times, and I'm just like, okay, I'm done now. This is boring. Like, I didn't want to keep doing it. Like, I was just over it. But yeah, so, it's just crazy to me. It's just absolutely crazy to me. The different ways that they, let's see, right here, the different ways that they come up with to try to, get people. And, it pisses me off. It literally pisses me off, because I can imagine, like, I mean, I don't have any grandparents or anything like that, but I can totally see how, if I did, like, how easily they could get scammed. Like, no matter how many times I told them, don't do this, or, like, you even hear about people who, elderly people whose children, like, their children have, paid caregivers, and the caregivers are scamming them. You know what I mean? So it's like, that just really gets to me. That just really, really gets to me. So yeah, and we have had things happen to us in the past. I think I've mentioned this, but I'm not sure. We had, somebody tried to buy airline tickets to Germany. Now, that was legitimate. That legitimately happened. And the bank called me. And your bank will never ask you anything. They will just ask you to confirm or deny. Do you know what I mean? So they're not going to be like, because they already have all your information. So they don't need to ask you for your information. So she was just like, okay. She goes, yeah, all right, we're going to decline that one. And I'm like, thank you. Yeah. No, I would not like 50, however much money it was taken out of the account. And then the other time, wow, there was a lot of that color. Good. The other time, somebody tried to buy, oh, there's only one of these. Okay. Somebody tried to buy a phone, and, now what happened with that? That was weird. So with that, they never contacted me. What happened was I checked my account, and I saw that there was a deduction of like $1,500, and then they had put $1,500 back into my account. And I was like, what is this about? And so I contacted the bank, and they're like, oh yeah, we declined that. Well, obviously they didn't, because it went through first, but, I don't know how they do it, but like, because I'm thinking to myself, well, what if I was at that store buying that? Are you going to decline me? I don't know. How do they do that? But, so anyway, yeah. And it's, obviously everybody has our social security numbers right now. I was also notified, I'm sure as you guys were, that our social security numbers were compromised. So, that sucks. So I just have a stop on all three credit bureaus, so that nobody can do anything. But yeah, it's just, you know, our information is just out there by now. It's just, everything's out there now. Everything is flipping out there. It's just out there. And, you know, that's one of the things that sucks with technology, honestly. I mean, you'd think that there would be something that they could do, but, you know, okay, hold on. Where am I? Right here. The thing is I'm like, well, why don't they do it by thumbprint? Why don't they do it by eye scan? Okay, well, that's great, Rami. How are you going to do that when you're buying things online? And then I'm like, well, what if you had it on your like iPad or on your, you know, oops, on your device, thumbprint, because that's how I sign into my Amazon account is with my thumbprint. That's how I sign into a lot of things. So why can't they do that with, where am I? I'm just thinking that you know, there could be a better way. I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? What do I know? I don't know nothing. I just wish there was, I guess. That's what I'm saying. Tired of hearing about people getting scammed. And then, you know, it's like the news comes on or whatever. I don't watch the news. We don't have TV. But, well, technically we do because our television came with, like, all this stuff. But it's like you hear about this huge scam that happened. You know, it was like millions of people were affected and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, how? Like, in this day and age, how are you not more protected? Said bank, you know, said company, whatever. I never hear about Bill Gates getting hacked. I never hear about Elon Musk's accounts getting hacked. Maybe he just doesn't talk about it. I don't know. It's like, if you're going to hack somebody's account, you know, wouldn't you hack somebody like that? Why are you messing with me? Trust me, you don't want to, you're not going to care about my bank account. I don't know. They'll just do whatever. Have you guys ever been scammed? And if so, how? I'd love to know your story. And I'm sorry if that happened to you, because it sucks. Oh, wow, there's only one of this one. Okay. Look, you guys, we're getting somewhere. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I was approached by a company, you guys, to be an affiliate for them. Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to say too much. Yeah. And I will, why did I just pour? I need one. And I just poured out like a whole bunch. That's funny. I will let you know when that comes up. You will obviously know. And I will tell you what it is and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I was very flattered that I was approached by this company. It's a company that it's a really great company, and I'm really excited to work with them. So that's all I'm going to say about that for now, because I don't know when this video is going to come out. Yeah. Real quick, you guys know I like to highlight small channels. I am a small channel, so every time I say that, I feel bad because I'm like, oh yeah, I have 1,000 subscribers. No. I'm a small channel too. But you guys know how I like to promote small channels, because I think it's just really important that we get people's names out there, and if they are doing good and well-meaning channels, I just feel like we should, you know, spread the word. There is a channel called Crafting Enthusiast. I have promoted her before. Her name is Autumn. She's in our Facebook group. She's also one of my subscribers. Hi, Autumn. And I just think she's lovely, and I think that a lot of you guys would really resonate with her videos. So head on over there. I will leave a link in the description. Rami, please remember to leave a link in the description. But if I don't, it's Crafting Enthusiast on YouTube. She currently just made it to 500 subs. I'm so proud of you, Autumn. You did it all yourself. You did it all yourself, girl. You did that. You did that. Don't you let anybody take credit for that. You did that, girl. You did it. Yeah, let's try to get her some more subscribers. So let's try to get her to 1,000 so she can become monetized. That would be awesome. I don't know if she wants to become monetized, but let's just try to get her to 1,000 because that would be great. And I like her videos. She reminds me of me. Like, it's like, oh yeah, we would totally get along, in my opinion, 100%. So you guys are so funny in the Facebook group on that thing where we're putting like who we would have who we would have breakfast, lunch with, who we would have go on vacation with, blah blah blah. You guys are all picking me for breakfast. What is the deal? What is the deal? Lola pointed out. Thank you, Lola. Everybody's picking me for breakfast. I'm like, okay, we can go to breakfast. I just think it's funny. That's a fun little game, huh? Who came up with that? D, was it you? Somebody did. Who came up with that? Sorry if it wasn't D. Sorry if it was somebody else. Tell me. Because that's a fun game. Oops. Nope. Yeah. So, yeah. Go check out her channel and, join my Facebook if you'd like to, too. We have over 300 members now. Isn't that crazy? And for those of you who are part of my Facebook group, who have been watching me and are not subscribed, why? Please subscribe. It really would help my channel. I don't have that little icon that comes up on my screen that goes beep or anything like that, so I have to say it. The reason I say it is because it makes a huge difference with a channel like mine. With anybody's channel, it makes a huge difference if you subscribe to their channel. So it brings, it would bring me more traffic and it would spread my videos to people who might not otherwise see my videos. So if you are not, please push the subscribe button for me. That would help me out a lot. What else did I want to talk about? What else? I had some questions on the Facebook group from Elaine. Hi, Elaine, if you're watching. You typically watch my videos. She had some interesting questions. So I had put a prompt out and I can't remember exactly what it said. I can't remember what it was, but she asked some questions and I'd like to put them out there. So there's only 4, but if there's any other creators out there who are watching this, feel free to please take these questions and use them in your videos and your WIP and Chats or whatever you want to do, because I thought they were really interesting questions. Usually we do the tag questions and stuff like that. But these were kind of like, I really, really, really like these questions. Why did I put all of these out? I needed one. I need one. The first question is, what is your favorite place to buy from? So I'm assuming that she's talking about, Elaine, I'm assuming that you're talking about diamond paintings, a diamond painting store, place, company, because there's obviously also accessories, but my favorite place to buy from, you know, there are so many. I have not had the chance yet to do many small shop premium companies, But I will say, like, from what I've seen from them, doing the unboxings, looking at the canvas, looking at the drills and all that kind of stuff, I'm really, really impressed. And I have shopped at with so many companies. Um, I I think it depends on kind of what you're looking for because, like, I really, really liked Rokari, but Rokari is like dark art, which I love. 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 But what I'm saying is like that's kind of a niche thing, right? Because if you don't like dark art, you're not going to purchase from them. Or if you're not in the mood for dark art, you're not going to purchase from them. It doesn't mean that it's not your favorite company. It just means it's more of a niche. Like it's dark art. So the same thing with Raven art. It's dark art. So you kind of have to be in the mood for that or want, that type of, and you guys know that I like dark canvases as well as really cute gnome canvases and all that, everything in between. I do everything. I do everything. But I don't think I have a favorite. I don't think I have now I have not shopped from Orla. The reason why, I'm just going to be completely honest, is so far, I personally have not found a painting where I was like, oh, I have to have that. Do you know what I mean? And I hate to say I hate to say Diamond Art Club because there's been so many problems lately with Diamond Art Club on my end. But currently they have my favorite artist. So, I know it's like, ugh, but some of us love Diamond Art Club. Some of us are like, I am never going to shop there. It's Diamond Art Club's kind of been like this contentious thing lately. It's kind of like, I think people are even afraid to say, I shop at Diamond Art Club. I think people are afraid to. I don't think you should be afraid to ever say where you shop from, whether it be Temu, Amazon, GBFKE, anywhere. I don't think you should be ashamed. I don't think anybody should put you down. I think you have a right to shop wherever you want to shop at. It's your money. It's absolutely your money. So don't let, and you guys know I'm sensitive about that because I have had somebody say that to me and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's bullying behavior. Don't let anybody do that to you. You can shop wherever you want. Shop wherever you want. Heaven and earth. Wherever you want to go. Diamond Dots. I mean, Diamond Dots has actually been one of my favorites because it's inexpensive. The drills are awesome. The paintings are really cute. I'm going to go with Diamond Dots. How about that? I'll go with Diamond Dots. Yep. And some people are going to be like, no. But it's like, hey, we can all like what we like on this channel. We can all like what we like. It's fine. It's completely fine. But I love that question. The second question is, how much is the most you would spend on a diamond kit? I was recently thinking about this because I was thinking about going to Diamond Dots and looking at their masterclass series. And those diamond paintings are, yeah. That's how I would explain it. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. And I know that the quality is going to be there. And the drill quality is going to be there. The quality of the canvas will be there. But, oh my gosh. I mean, we're talking, $125. Maybe even more. Actually, it would be more because that's not including shipping, I don't think. So that would be the most that I would... Did I get that one? Yeah, that would be the most that I would spend. But it would, let me tell you, okay, having said that, we're talking... I loved that painting so much that I had to have it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was like, if I didn't have it, like, I was gonna cry. I don't know. So, yeah. I think $125, and that would have to be with shipping, I'm gonna say, is the most I would spend. I would not spend more than that on a diamond painting. No. No, I wouldn't. What about you guys? Oh, wait, there's one over here. Almost missed it. Wait, down here. How much would you guys spend? How much have you, what's the most you have spent? Let me think about that. What's the most I've spent? Well, there's one I'm trying to buy that is going to be the most expensive, and it's over $80. It's a Peggy Collins, and I've been waiting for it. And then the DP with Sparkler enhancement kit is $70. Oh my gosh. So there you go. There's $160 because I am buying the enhancement kit. So, okay. So I would be willing to pay $160 for a kit if you include the enhancement. Yeah. Yep. So that will be the most expensive one that I will purchase. I've been waiting for it. It came back in stock. They alerted me to it. I went there and they were like, nope, it's back out of stock. And I'm like, that quickly? Okay. What is your favorite size kit? So what size kit do you find yourself coming back to over and over again? Mine is 22 by 28 inches. I think that's pretty much my kind of like sweet spot. Right around in through that size. That's kind of a perfect size for me. It doesn't take too long. It's usually a really nice rendering because of the size, typically, depending obviously where you get it from. Yeah, I'm going to say 20, what did I say? I'm going to say 22 by 28. Yeah, that's my answer. Put yours down below so I know what yours is. Let me know what your favorite size is. And then, what is your favorite accessory? What's my favorite accessory? Elaine, you had some good questions, girl. I'm going to say my pen. My pens. Because I use my pens on every painting. I mean, obviously you use a tray on every painting. You use, I don't know, maybe you use putty or wax on every painting. You use, glue dots on every painting or whatever. But, and yeah, you get to mix up the trays, I guess. But I just like the pens. I just think the pens are really cool. I have a lot of fun with the pens. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that, you guys. Yeah. So we got a lot done. I'm at 14.44% now. So yeah, I'm almost done with this section. This will be great. Because there's a lot of blocking. Well, let's just keep going. Let's see if I can, I don't know how much more I have to talk about. Yeah, leave me your comments on, okay, square 2. Okay, here. And then here. Okay. Leave me your comments on what your favorite accessory is. What do you enjoy working with the most? You guys, I think I really like the Art Dot Putty. I think I mentioned that in another video, but I've tried it. And what's going on? No. Yes. Oh, I dropped a drill right here. No, I didn't. I just didn't put, yeah, I dropped a drill. That doesn't go there. This goes there. This imaginary drill that's not on my pen. This drill goes there. Okay. But I do like it. I think what I said in my video, if it's already come out, is that I really need to keep it in my Windsor so that if I have my heater on underneath my table, it gets too warm and then it tends to get too soft and I can't work with it anymore. It just turns into absolute gum. Have you guys experienced that? Have you tried you know, the one in the big blue? It's huge. It's like this big, and it's in the big blue tray, kit thing, whatever. Okay, that one's already there. This goes here. These go here. So let me know what you think of that Art Dot putty. My favorite putty is the Ocean putty by Make Your Own Wall Art. That's my favorite putty because I'm a really hard placer, and it's a very you know, stiff putty. I mean, it's like, it's hard. So when I press down, you know, I'm not doing anything. And I like this, what my girlfriend got me, the Joyous putty. I used that on the ABs. It worked. I did find though that it was starting to like maybe not work. So I think you have to replace it a little bit more than you would with a normal putty. But let me tell you, it is night and day from any wax or anything else that you would use. That's for sure. Yeah. That stuff works really, really good. I don't know. I don't buy a lot of accessories. I don't have a lot of accessories. I don't want to spend my money on accessories. I would rather spend my money on diamond paintings. Do I like pens? Yes. But if I'm going to get one, am I going to spend $80? No, most likely not. Do I like small shops? Yes. Do I support small shops? Absolutely. Does it make me a bad person that I buy my pens from Temu? No. So, yeah. I don't want a bunch of accessories. I don't. I don't know. I've seen like the trinket trays and I think they're super, super, super cute, right? Like they're so cute. I absolutely love them. You can have your name put on them. You can customize them. They're so adorable. They come in all these colors. You can have flowers put on them. They're absolutely gorgeous, right? Okay, where am I putting that on my table right now? Like, where on my table? Okay, right here, but what am I doing with it? Putting my pens in there? Like, I don't know. And watch, I'll get a trinket tray now. I'm not saying I'm not going to. I'm just saying, like, I tend to be like, if I have money to spend, I'm like, oh no, I want to get a diamond painting. Who knows? Maybe I will buy a custom pen someday. I don't know. I never say never. Never say never. Because you never know. You could just decide that you want to do that. You know? Okay, we got that. I don't know what, I call that like, it's like a branch symbol. Oh my gosh, we're almost done with this. So cute. This is a very confetti heavy piece. I'm glad that I'm starting to get into a section where it's not as confetti heavy, because oh my word, it was like at the beginning, my girlfriend and I were just like hating it. We were like, oh no, like this is horrible. This is like horrible. It wasn't even like, I mean, it was enjoyable, but oh wait, there's one more. Oops. Just a moment, please. Okay, there's one over here. Right here. So I've been watching my true crime again. Oh, Lord. Lord. Some of it's just so, like, unbelievable. Like, some of it's so unbelievable. I'm just like, what? What? Ah, okay, 9:13. Somebody was like, one of my friends was like, with your anxiety, do you really think you should be watching true crime? Like, probably not. But no, I don't worry. I'll talk about it someday, but I went through some training to become a police officer, and you know, that's what I wanted to do, and I really wanted to do that because I wanted to become a detective, because it was, for me, the reason why I wanted to become specifically a homicide detective was because I wanted to right the wrongs as much as I could from people. I wanted to catch people. I wanted to catch evil people. Because of things that have happened to me in my life, I wanted to catch bad people and make sure that they went to prison for the rest of their lives. So I was like, oh, that would be a perfect job for me. Perfect job for me. Perfect job. So, ooh, I'm going to use... Now, for some reason, this color got mixed with some glitter, and I'm using that to my advantage. So every time I see it, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to put some glitter in it. It won't make sense, but that's okay. Okay. We only have a couple more, you guys. So yeah, I wanted to do that. Obviously, I became a teacher instead. I also went to school to become a stenographer. I think I talked about that in another video, but 155. If you guys want me to do a video on cross-stitch conversion, please let me know. I can go over the Pattern Keeper program. I can go over, you know, how it works. The process that you need to go through to do a cross-stitch conversion, all of that. So do I have all of the information? No. Can I give you like a really, really good head start on it? Absolutely. So yeah, I feel confident enough in my knowledge of it now to where I could give you at least a head start to where I could point you in the right direction and be like, okay, you know, this is what to do. So you guys, we finished. Look at that. We did 3 squares. No, what? We did 6 squares. We did 6 squares. It was only 598 stitches, though. Stitches, yeah. All right, you guys. Well, with that, oh, let me mark it off. With that, I will say goodbye. And I love our WIP and Chats, and I can't wait to do another one. Between then and now and then, I will talk to you guys on Facebook and, of course, through YouTube. So with that, I say goodbye. Loves.